Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your quick break. It's getting towards the end of the day, we know. We appreciate all of you guys joining us. This is and has been an incredible day, but we are not done yet. And as I mentioned before lunch, we've got our next speaker who kind of has a following. He's got some roadies, he's got his fan club, and it's been somebody that I've known for a number of years, I've worked with before, and we trust truly with our life as a family from the Bradleys. We love him, and he's just been so good. So back in July, as many of you know, we hired on a vice president of technology, and I don't want to take any of the thunder from him, but he has a lot of really cool stuff that he's going to talk to you guys about. But before we get to VP of Technology, Quinn Edwards, we've got a quick sneak peek for you.
Thank you very much, Zach. I appreciate it, and I hope you all enjoyed the sneak peek. Like Zach said, we know it's getting late in the day, so I'll save the software architecture overview for another time. But I'm super excited to be here with you all today, and I'm grateful to be a part of the Zyia family. I wanted to share a little bit about my background, my path to Zyia, and the current status of our technology here at Zyia. I actually studied electrical engineering and computer science at Utah State University. And it was quite difficult, but it taught me to work hard and to solve problems. And I've kind of carried that over into all aspects of my career, that problem-solving mentality, and it's been great. But 3 weeks before I graduated and was getting ready to start a master's degree, I was offered a unique position at a network marketing company. So I set aside my degree, my future plans, and for the next 4 years worked for a network marketing company. I fell in love with the direct sales model, and I learned what makes those individuals successful and where others might fall short. I gained a ton of experience learning about business and other cultures, and I was traveling around the world, almost every month. But it turns out that the most important thing that happened during those years was becoming acquainted and working with Zach and Jeremiah Bradley. And it didn't take too long before we became friends, and I had met both of their families and, literally traveled the world with Zach and Brenda, Jeremiah and Aaron. And Zach talked a little bit earlier about, who we are. And in an industry where ethics and morals can be put to the test, I was super impressed with the character of Zach and Jeremiah, and we became great friends. After a few years, in 2010, I was presented with another opportunity. I went to work for a software solutions company called SoftServe. Through a friend, they had a position as a client partner, and I saw this as a return to my roots. And SoftServe as a company is a full-service software solution provider. Clients would come with, ideas and improvements to their systems, and I kind of stood as a liaison in between the business and the technical resources. For that period of time, over those 10 years, I had clients like IBM, Cisco, WeWork, Motorola, and many that were smaller as well. And after about a year in Newport Beach, I moved back to Utah, and so here I am, at this point, vice president of a business unit with 500 people in the group, quite successful with clients all over the Western United States. And some of the programs that we built became the baseline for the other 16 business units. I was happy. Everything was great. And for the most people, it would be like a dream scenario. While I was at SoftServe, for about that 10-year period, I kept in good contact with the Bradley families. Our kids would play together occasionally, and I was very aware and excited of their new project, Zyia. I would go visit them periodically and check in. And in fact, my wife, Erica, was customer service rep, I think, number 2 behind the famous Megan Cloward, which was pretty awesome. And it was super fun seeing Zyia move from that dining room warehouse pick and pack to their first office and their first warehouse, and then the expansions and moving and seeing all the different stages and the growth. It was awesome, and we loved seeing it, and we loved what Zyia represented, and we were very supportive of them. So now let's jump ahead to June of this year. On a Friday in early June, kind of out of the blue on a whim, I decided to go over and chat with Jeremiah and Aaron. I knew that Zyia had been growing. When I talked to them, their excitement about the growth might have been more of a desperation about stabilizing some of their technology systems that were getting overloaded with all the great work that their reps were doing. We had an awesome chat. We talked about the services that my company, SoftServe, could offer. We did some brainstorming. Keep in mind, this was on a Friday. Then I found myself 2 days later on that Sunday night back at Jeremiah's house where we chatted. And he said, yeah, in addition to all that, I'd like you to come work for Zyia. And at first I thought, I'm crazy. I've got a great career in the technology space. Just like that, I'm supposed to change my life direction after having one or two chats on a Sunday night over a period of 2 days. But then I talked to my wife. Everything lined up. Less traveling, more time with my family, working for a company with an amazing mission. And my background had led me there. I don't want to sound like a character in a corny fantasy movie, but I felt like everything in my career had been leading up to this moment. Being acquainted with the Bradleys, falling in love with direct sales, taking a 10-year hiatus from direct sales to work in the technology sphere. For me, it was a no-brainer. And, as Jeremiah had talked about earlier today, think about the leadership team. I couldn't think about a better team to be a part of. Leaders that use a moral compass to guide them. Leaders that understand and live by the principle that it's better to give than to receive. So just after 2 or 3 days, let's say Monday morning at 8 a.m., I had the president of SoftServe on the call saying, I'm going to be moving on. And they were shocked, kind of out of the blue, what can we do to get you to stay? And I was like, nope, we had made my decision. And it's been awesome. And I was fully embraced by the Zyia family, and we have a lot of work to do. I'm super excited. So let's kind of talk about where we are right now. Since coming on board in early July, through a massive investment, Zyia was able to purchase the software that powers the website, the virtual office, and the employee console. This will allow Zyia to shape our own future, be more flexible, and not be limited to the speed and the direction of our previous software provider. Additionally, Zyia has contracted with SoftServe to be the technology partner. Just a few quick slides about SoftServe. This is a massive global company that has been around for 26 years, almost 10,000 employees, high customer retention, customer satisfaction. And obviously, they've got the full spectrum of services that Zyia would ever need, from the design side to immersive experiences and other retail accelerators. The key is to focus on where your expertise is and partner with companies that fit. And so working with the best in class like Amazon and the Google Cloud, and have everything that will be needed to help Zyia be successful, and best in class technology. We're in the process right now to transition to fully control our own environment. At that point, we'll really be able to start to move quickly. Please keep in mind that our number one priority is to be risk adverse and not make any hasty or rash decisions that could affect each of your businesses. We have some big plans, and we have a great roadmap for the next 3, 6, and 12 months. My goal is to help Zyia develop the IT systems that will help accelerate your business. I also believe that actions speak louder than words. It's safe to say that some awesome enhancements are coming, and I appreciate your patience in understanding the need for system stability. So even before SoftServe is really in a position to own the environment and to make things start happening quickly, I wanted to show you a quick teaser of one small piece of functionality that our team has been able to put together just in a few days last week. Now, please keep in mind, this is not live. It still needs to be tested, deployed, and released, which may take another, 3 weeks to 6 weeks. But it's pretty cool. So you might recognize this as the virtual office with different order numbers on the right. Here you'll see the possibility of a new button with order options down below. Right now that doesn't exist. This is, like I said, future functionality. And how cool would it be if each one of you were able to, in that order, move it from one hosted party to another within your organization that you have access to without having to reach into customer support. So we hear you. We're excited for what we're able to do. And like I said, if this is something our team is able to put together relatively quickly, I'm excited for all the enhancements that will be coming in the future. We have big plans. I'm super excited to be here at Zyia. It's like returning to a long-lost family. I love working with the Bradleys, and I couldn't be prouder of the mission of Zyia. I'm super excited to help accelerate the technology division at Zyia and to help each of you achieve your goals. Thank you all, and I love you all very much.
Steph?
Oh, hi, Cammie. I didn't know you lived near here. Do you run a lot?
Most days. Did you just start coming?
I'm trying to turn myself into a runner, but that might be a lost cause.
Oh, don't be silly. You can totally do it. Just add distance gradually and get some comfortable clothes to go with those cool new shoes.
This is about as comfy as it gets, isn't it? I've had this sweatsuit since freshman year.
Yeah? How did it perform today?
Perform?
Yes. Did it move with you? Keep you cool and dry? Did it feel like it made running harder or easier?
Well, is it normal to feel like the seams of my sweats are wearing the skin off my thighs?
No, that's not supposed to happen.
And I'm soaked in sweat. I guess that's why you wear those tights. Do they keep you cool?
My leggings and top do a lot of different things at once. But the most important thing is they don't chafe my skin. All the seams are sewn to lay flat, not stand up like a traditional garment seam.
That makes really good sense, actually. What else do your leggings do?
Well, they're incredibly stretchy in all directions, but not at all like cotton. You stretch cotton, and what does it do?
It bags and sags.
Right. But adaptive stretch snaps right back to its original shape.
Over and over?
Yep, all day long. They never sag.
That's amazing. They look shiny. Do they make you sweat?
No. In fact, when I sweat, the fabric is designed to wick the sweat away from my skin so it can evaporate faster. My top, too.
But doesn't cotton wick?
It does. It just isn't as good at the evaporation part, so it takes longer to dry out.
That explains a lot. But I'm not sure I have the confidence yet to wear tight clothing.
Well, now you're circling around to the biggest reason I love my leggings. The compression factor.
The what?
That adaptive stretch I told you about, it pushes in all around me, supporting my muscles, holding in my tummy, and stopping things from jiggling. I call it my instant bum lift. Everyone has the body for great compression wear, trust me.
Oh, clearly I've been missing out.
You really have. How far did you run in that outfit?
Not as far as I bet I'll run tomorrow in leggings like yours. Where can I buy some?
Walk with me. I'll tell you all about it.
Thank you again, Quinn. And again, with that video that you guys just saw, that will be available for you guys to use to put on Instagram. Any of these videos other than the sneak peeks, all of these new videos, there's the new jazz dancer video and some other ones that you'll see throughout the day. you will be able to use those. They'll be in the back office, the app, and different ways for you guys to share those. So, and that is thanks to Holly and her team, and we will continue to produce more and more of those videos for you. So just know that. And again, thanks, Quinn. We know we're in good hands with the IT department, and as we move forward, we're super excited for what is to come and the future of our website, the back office, and so many different options that we have through technology.